Okay. Awkward. It is on brand. All right. Abilities. Interesting. Her charisma. Any shot. Evasion. I don't think she gets sneak attacks.
Godspeed.
I have to find a way to live with that. Alright, so what was our first order of business up in here? No land. Creation. Let's see what trouble we can get into. The streets. I think the storytellers are here, right? Somewhere quite close by.
Let us press on.
Another piece of evidence in the past I've forgotten. Those expressions becomes withdrawn. Have to go. Don't know. Excuse me, to finish that thought, I don't know that there's a way to directly exit the town. So for now. Oops. So I'm pressing the right buttons. So I think I gotta make my way down to here to Winter Sun. Right up here. Right. Doesn't care for that particular.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
I will resist!
Do not hold back.
Maybe two giants.
Begone, fiend!
Let's use my boy here for his one and only true function, which is to drop haste at every opportunity. What she can do. Oh, that thing's dead. I didn't realize she killed it already. Man, that's such a good time.
Simply business.
Oh, that guy's... That's not rad.
Prepare yourself!
Dear Lord.
Strike as one.
Fall!
Contemplate on your mistakes.
Cover me, all right?
Alright.
We march ahead.
These things seem to work well. There's the exit. Shrine of Sacrilege. Here we go.
Our path leads on.
Can we retreat already? Stab you or zap? Why not both?
There you go.
I won't let you hurt my friends!
Attack!
It's your time to cease to exist.
Did he just put this thing to sleep?
Distract them from me.
Now, it suddenly occurred to me. She could use that super sick bow we picked up. Because I believe she's good, yeah. Did I just stick it in my storage and fit a peek?
Defeat is not an option.
love to share your treasures. You can handle them, right? Cover me, all right?
I'm sure that's not great.
I will guide us.
Oops.
I sense something.
Nice.
Godspeed.
Oh, this the sword as well. That's money. It's just free money right there.
Take a look.
I will defend my dream.
Glory to the great titans.
Desna, guide my hand.
Dear Lord. Grabor up here. And this Hope Has to Sleep never gets old. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Now it's time to care a little bit. All right. See a sleeper. No, it's just.
Make your peace.
Wow. She's
We shall
good.
overcome.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
That was a mistake. I should have
You're
immediately
in my way.
wasted. Now, it's a fair to moderate chance. Nice. Oh, I missed. I was gonna say there's a fair chance that
I will bring down the divine wrath.
social.
I will
Beating.
resist. Disappear.
Man, she's good. Oh, it's
Do
so
not hold
satisfying.
Distract them from me.
You had your chance.
Surrender or else.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
I'm gonna poke with the,
Prepare yourself.
Strike as one.
That's a root there. Take that. These are just long spears, right? Poopy long spears. Which is what I'm gonna name my next halfling character.
Let us press on.
I got all kinds of pets and stuff floating around here. Look at that. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, he also did a pretty good tiptoe.
Please, allow me.
Let's make this quick.
Time to share your treasures.
Just a tiny bit.
Cover me, all right?
Who else are we fighting here? There he is. That was a kind of a cool looking spear, though. There's a lot of these guys.
Simply business.
He's so bloody strong.
Begone, fiend!
Attack!
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Too late for apologies. Desna, guide my hand!
Nice. Jeez. I am so...
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I am so complete.
Something is not right here.
Our path leads
I
on.
am so completely unsorry about all the hoops I jumped through to bring her in here. Which of these things is the box? That's the box. All right. So who... Oh, she's got the... Oh, come on.
I finished here. Is there more?
My fault. I got excited. I got too excited and ran through the trap. So now I get to fight those guys all over again. Get the angle.
I'm prepared. I will resist!
I won't let you hurt my friends!
Cover me, all right?
Wait. Come on, step up just a tiny bit. Move up just a tiny bit. Trevor can inch his way up a tiny bit.
Prepare yourself!
Jeff is fine where he is.
Begone, fiend!
Do not hold back.
Surrender, or else!
Simply business.
Desna, guide my hand!
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
This guy won't be able to do anything.
Strike as one.
Too late for apologies!
It is too late for apologies.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Alright. Once again, I'll quick save it here.
I sense something.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Alright, so
Not be swayed from my path.
this is what we should have done the first time. Nice looking map in here, though. Why is she hot and bothered by the...
I finished here. Is there more?
Okay, where's the other box, then?
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Take a look.
I'm a little bit whingy, but... That was so close. Bizarre.
I finished here. Is there more?
So she's definitely the better trapper between her and Wiljeff. So the real question now becomes, how do we work?
Ready to serve.
What is going on with it? Nothing here. Like that. Not useless. Dueling sword is money. Really should look into some crafting. Hold on.
The struggles never cease.
Let's make this quick.
Make your peace.
I'll hit you.
No. Oh, well.
Distract them from me.
Still blessed, so I guess that's fine. Here.
I will resist!
Man.
You won't stop us.
Ember also seems like she's
Time to share your treasures.
possibly improved at killing
You're
guys.
in my way.
Let's see if this angle helps a little bit. Oh boy, that's probably not great. Yep, that's bad.
Prepare yourself!
Hear me out. What if you just go to sleep? That's hilarious. We're gonna need to this way.
You had your chance.
Attack!
Fall!
Desna, guide my hand!
Looking for? Can I do it again?
Am I doing it wrong?
Maybe?
Cover me, all right?
I think that was a debuff
Simply
on
business.
me. Now it's loot over there. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna touch it.
Godspeed.
Oh, he's got something on him. A scroll of tsunami and a scroll of firestorm. Yeah. Anything else the other direction? Let's go. Okay, this is just the. Right.
Let us press on.
And rotate the camera. Rotate it this way.
Ah,
March ahead.
a surprise.
Yeah, it was a surprise. So I keep hitting the wrong button.
I finished here. Is there more? Please, allow me.
Forward a little tiny bit. Okay. What? Who or what are you? Gourmandizer. That's probably bad, but we'll figure it out. That's why we quick save. Oh, we don't have our haste up too either. Good thing I looked. Let's just see if he wants to go to sleep. Looks like nah. He has.
Make your peace.
Also delay until after he has active.
We shall overcome.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Adhesion. The
I will
hell?
bring down the divine wrath.
Oh, shit. Apparently he's got reach. That's bad. It's sometimes very difficult to tell where they sit in the
Do not hold back.
early range department.
You're in my way.
Distract them from me.
Okay. What do you got on you? +2. Short sword. Let's cut.
I'm your blade.
Short sword. This +3 shock short sword bypasses any type of damage reduction. Holy jeez. Can we go down here?
Something over there.
Can. Okay, I think that's. Can't go down there. That's not a place you can go. Looks like it's a place you should be able to go, but I guess not. Alright, hold on a sec. Got that.
I will
Got
lend you
that.
my aid.
So let's be able to pop the heal. Short sword. Apparently they really want to give us a bunch of short swords here. Okay. Not sure what those were supposed to be for. Is Walter a knife fighter? I can never remember. Let's see. Pickpocket. Hampering. Weakening bond, debilitating injury. Finesse training dagger. Weapon focus dagger. Yeah, short swords. Looks like.
Our path leads on.
So we went through the whole thing. That was a and we just picked up. So it would seem that whatever it is we just picked up, we can't use it here. This is also an area exit. Scar. We gotta get past these guys first to explore the mountain Scar. The mysteries over there. Turn to Neathholm. So yeah, we're gonna have to take land for that one. Gotta make our way down to Winter Sun as well. I think we're gonna have to clear some map problems first. There may or may not be some stuff up this way that we can explore. So what I'm gonna do, we'll switch to right. There's children. Get out of here. So let's travel home. Oh, look at this guy. Captain Hardiman. Hail, Commander. What's going on with this guy? For you, an aged, fit, and sturdy Garundi stands at attention. His dark skin is an earthy tone to it, and the crystal sparkle forth where his hair and eyebrows should be. Yet clearly identifying him as an Oriad. Captain Hardiman, chair of your staff, council by order for Majesty Queen Gregory, here to deliver a report. Among this council, to which she salutes Brisky, will be racking our brains as to how to improve troop morale. I reckon the keys to back up our words with actions. Lead your soldiers by example, and they'll be eager to follow. Drawing on my experience as a paralictor, my advice is to maintain calculated moderation in every regard, be it incentive or penalty, and to be decisive. We have no need for doubts or turmoil. I'm doomed to be your advisor, but you know what that means? You are doomed to listen to my advice. You start things off, there's an incredibly novel and deep thought for you. Loyalty, passion, and morale, all of these can be easily bought with money. Commander, permission to report. We've encountered a problem, though we're still getting volunteers. We're now seeing cases of desertion. Many who joined the Dresden campaign believe that their duty has been fulfilled with the victory, and they are not keen on staying in the garrison. Those from Canterbury wish to return home and rebuild their ruined city. Last year, those who are afraid of lingering at a place where demons might show up with a retaliatory expedition at any moment. My suggestion is to improve living conditions for the privates. Raise their pay, give them extra rations, and reward those who have distinguished themselves in the battlefield with accommodations and gifts. Soldiers don't want to leave armies that appreciate them. I feel for the post, but we do need to convince them to stay. I think we might get some help from the servants of the gods. They'll tell the soldiers that the dangers has not yet passed and inspire them to keep the fight against evil. As long as the wound is open, the whole world is in danger. We can't just go home and live like we used to, no matter how badly we want that to happen. Most of the Crusaders are volunteers, but they have no right to subvert military discipline. That kind of attitude is tantamount to treason, regardless of who expresses it. You have to identify the instigators, arrest them, and administer harsh punishment to make acceptable. No, that's not going to happen. Problem is quickly solved with a coin, but handing money out to privates is practically throwing it away. We need to pay the officers handsomely, and then they'll figure out how to raise their subordinates' morale. Yeah, we'll just go with the pay raise. Thank you, Commander. Should be any difficult rise that require your attention. I'll do a new report promptly. Maximize all crusade stats. What was that? All right. Where were we at? Cursed children. Okay, the children must come first. Right. Okay. Decree has been enacted. Development. Resources. All right. So for right now, we can't really move. So I'll head over here. Here in weapons, elements bow. What this does. It's a piercing, cold iron piercing weapon, huh? Let's put that away. Yeah. And the fact that it bypasses any kind of damage reduction is extraordinary. I think we can work around that though. So first we go to her inventory, and then she's using the composite bow too. But hear me out. What if she uses this instead? So she can actually use it. That gives her some passive crowd control. All right. So then the next order of business. Plus longbow 2. I'm not sure what our girl. What's she using? Keen composite longbow +2. Okay, so that's fine. I don't think he can use that. I don't think anyone else can use that. Yeah. And he's using wicked longbow. Trapping longbow, that's also pretty rad too. Most of these clowns can't use it. Though he doesn't have a long range option, so we might as well give him that. Okay. I'll go to the thing here. We'll give it this. And that could be her. What she's over here. Yeah, move them over there. Let's get these over here. So there they are. Really, this bypasses all. Is this a finesse weapon? It's not. Okay. This is finesse. I think she's got finesse wielding. I'm not sure. Hold on. Ranger spawn undercover. Let's see. Something succubus. So we're gonna need to rest.
You don't see anything shameful in running away. What about the damage it does to your reputation, your name?
Big deal. I'm a thief, ain't I? If I damage my name, I'll just swipe myself a new one.
Oh. Creeps. Do I have the resources to do anything? I do have an apothecary and a sanctuary. I'm also desperately short on everything. I don't have a citadel? Really? Seems like it was probably... Don't have a shelter either. Okay, that doesn't really matter though, I don't think. Get out of here. Okay. I want to get down to the Molten Scar, but I don't know that, I screwed that up. armies I can kill. This is where you need to be careful. What are these guys? Mounted scouts, marksmen. They're just spears, right? I'll do this. And then give her these, I think. Because if I, he should march home. I can't do anything until he's reinforced. Crusader armor corps. She's out of movement points. I'm not sure why this. Oh, he's way the heck and gone over here, that's why. Let's see if this works. Oof. Accept. Alright. Evidently demons had taken a liking to the place and had been using it as a sacrificial site for quite a long time. A dagger, presumably used for killing innocents, was found plunged into the center of a ritual thing. What do we got? Edge of Force. Whenever the wielder of this +2 cold iron dagger casts a spell with the force descriptor, it deals additionally 2 force damage per dice roll. Interesting. So I've gotta. She can't do much of anything. Crusader Army 2, Crusader Army 1. He's way the heck back here. He's got one guy. One guy to rule them all. I don't know that I can, let's see what I can do over here. Look at these guys. Bandits. Headhunters. Axe hunters. I just start running out of guys. That's the problem. There's not much I can do about it. Where are you at? So yeah, you might as well just do that. So he's at least level 4. That's just nothing. Might as well dissolve that one too. Legitimately running out of guys. I can't do much because I got to clear the roads to get to some of these places. see. All right. Well, that's as good as that's going to get for right this minute. Sure. We can't give that to, what's his name here? Although, truthfully, it's probably better off on, like, Nenio. Where's she at? There she is. She does cast spells with the Force Descriptor. So do that. Alright. This is good enough, I guess. Get. Painful as it is, we're gonna have to part ways with her for right this second. We gotta take land for this next expedition. Okay. So now, oh, Scar. Gotta clear some of these nerds. Actually, it's a demon army. All right.
Can we retreat already? F no. On it. Ooh, F no.
That's really, really frustrating.
Oh, Adayana.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Let's make his will save. This is just a convenience. We're gonna have to rest fairly soon anyway.
Retreat.
Strike as one.
On it. Team, go.
Only one guy.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you. You won't survive me. You've marched me to the bones today.
Okay, we do need these potions though.
Godspeed.
I want to get to this. This demon's probably blocking at this army. Someone's on the road.
Let us press on.
Oh. Squire, of all the scrolls the intendant gave you, chose this one? Really? I didn't even occur to you that this was a problem. Now we're going to face our mentor now. This is just a spell that, well, long story short, it will help us against the demons. We will want to be safe from the demons, won't we? The young man who stands staring at something squirming in the center of the meadow turns his gaze on you. Oh, it seems like we've got reinforcements from the commander, no less. Who are you? We are Crusaders, Commander. The Squire is Sir Alfay. Commander, he will be here shortly once he finishes inspecting the positions. We are preparing for battle. What happened to you? We were escorting rescued prisoners to Canabras. After this, we heroically liberated them. The young man beams with pride. There's an issue. Those from whom they were rescued now pursue us. So our leader and mentor, noble Sir Alfray, decided to take a defensive position and fight. And we tried to get ready for battle. The young man looks hesitantly at the squirming plants. What is that? This is a cluster of flexible, elongated, pulsing objects. These are the sprouts of plants whose behavior seems highly uncharacteristic for plants. You call it a demon trap. Yes, definitely. It's a demon trap. They only look like ropes that are wider at the base and narrower at the end and suddenly gain the ability to move. You're trying to say, like, tentacles? We don't use words like this here. Like pollen, yes, that's right, the plant shoots are full of pollen. So, where is your leader? He's here and hurrying to appear before you. The Asmar stands before his screams of chivalry. His armor and gear have seen many battles, but they are carefully polished. Every belt is properly fitted and every buckle sparkles. The Asmar gallantly greets you. My sincere greetings to the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade, the hero of the Battle for Canabras and the Battle for Dresden, and my kindred in celestial blood. Meeting you is an undeniable honor and heartfelt joy for me. I am Sir Alfray, a loyal follower of divine Iamade, a knight, a nobleman, and a crusader. These young men are my squires, and we, the knight, interrupts himself and turns his gaze to the sprout spring forth from the ground, and his eyes go wide. What is this? Sir, we were about to depart the garrison. The intendant Arcanist gives a scroll that creates a demon trap. We decided that now is the best time to use it. This is a very good trap. See, these wiggling serpent-like grabbers can firmly hold a demon. Exactly. These rope-like moving sprouted pseudopods have the optimal shape to grab and immobilize a demon. Why don't you just call them tentacles? First squire grows pale. Second one clutches his chest and steps back. Martyred expression appears on Sir Alfred's face, and he seems to struggle for a moment. Then he says, I respect your opinion immensely, Commander, for it is born out of your wisdom and experience, and yet it does not seem to me that these vine-like magic devices deserve to be called that. But still, what's your problem with tentacles? Squire gives an accusing look. The knight just strapped his arm with a nervous gesture. I am flattered by the interest in such a heroic leader in my humble self, but if you allow me, I could prefer not to answer the question about my issues with the limbs physical of octopuses and other sea creatures. They are connected to a harrowing and traumatic episode in my past, and I prefer not to remember. I am positive that, compared to the scale of affairs and tasks the leader of the Crusaders must face every day, this issue is insignificant and hardly worthy of the mention. Be brave, Sir Alfred, don't run from your fears. Say tentacles proudly and boldly, and let the shadows of your past recede. Firefoot the Knight says, what heartfelt words. I am humbled and grateful that you took time to address me in the dark corners of my soul, so to speak. I feel like your words have awakened something in my soul, something worthy of pride. We have cleared up the question that troubled me. Now is the time to turn our attention to more pressing matters. Tell me, my squires, did you brief the commander and outline the gravity of your situation? Yes or no, I don't remember. I think something said about very, very nasty demon. It's a lot like being a therapist, it is. I beg your pardon, and I ask that you not judge these young men harshly. They cannot be blamed for lack of diligence. They are just young. They have not yet fully mastered the art of war, and they have not realized the importance of discipline. In time, they will become the pride of the Crusaders' forces. I am certain of it. The squire smiles as he listens to the knight's words. The second squire proudly thrusts out his chest as he discreetly tries to swipe a clump of mud from his armor. I'll brief you, Commander. A monster really is pursuing us, but not a demon. It is something even more heinous and natural, a demodand. The assessment of it is very, very nasty. Creature is accurate. My squires and I have raided its lair and liberated several prisoners from this thing without being able to drag to the abyss, but now the monster is coming after us. I estimate it will be here in half an hour. We plan to fight. I'll be happy to help you. Even despite the fact that everybody's exhausted. Creature that appears before you looks alien, disgusting, even those accustomed to the abomination of the world. One very, very nasty is a fitting description. Its flesh seems to boil and melt, and a long dark rose constantly shift and stress along its flesh. The demon looks at Sir Alfred, then back to the knight. Is there no escape from the blood of celestial beings? It's everywhere. First, a spawn on the upper planes broke into my lair, and now the two of you. It won't help, though. You stole my offering to my master. For this, you'll become the offering. The weapons are nothing. They can barely scratch me, while I can crush you like insects. I'm commander of the Fifth Crusade, and these people are under my protection. You hear that, monster? You're not the only one standing against you. Our hero and leader stands with us. Be afraid, monster, for the final hour of your villainy in the land of Galarian has come. Don't try to threaten me with your might, your invincibility, or even those. The knight has a worried glance at the demon's ever-shifting skin, gross, disgusting appendages. For the strength of the true knight is not in his shield, sword, or armor. Brave heart is in my sword, and my faith in my righteous cause my shield. Yet even more importantly, the knight casts a glance at the monster. This knight has the power of tentacles.
Defeat is not an option.
Well then.
Endure this!
Simply business.
Oh, you got ass severely kicked. So the first order of business is we need to pop one of these hastes I've been saving for the hospital. First we gotta move up a tiny bit. Then we gotta pop up these that I've been saving for the hospital.
Greeting.
Attack!
I am uncertain. I'm gonna pop up. Let's see if I can't vulnerability hex this thing. I think
Make every strike count.
I got it.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Time to share your treasures.
We shall overcome.
Okay, I'm not sure what the DR is on this thing. I got anything that could be of possible use here? I don't think that's gonna help us either. I guess we'll just get more
Fiend!
hooks on it. I can't do that. Maybe I can just put it to sleep. Is it literally asleep?
You
You've crossed the wrong monk.
Sir Alfred catches a breath looking around the battlefield. Thank you for your help, Commander. Thank you evermore for persuading me to confront my fears. No more twisting, elongated, vine-like things for me. Now when I see tentacles, I will boldly exclaim, these are tentacles. I was happy to help. I like to kill monsters that threaten me, especially with tentacles. Cutting off the tentacles with which evil grasp our homes and hearts, we will make a world a better place. Ooh, got an agile hand axe +4. Before you move on to the great things that lay ahead of you, allow me to present you with a small gift. A humble knight, no matter how noble, would hardly possess something that would surprise you, but let me give service as a memento of our account. Alright. Is that better than what my boy is using in his backhand? Crushing Cold. Most certainly it is not. However, feel that we should have it. +4, this is what, +3? Yeah. We can finesse wield it, which is kind of interesting.
We march ahead.
Any nerds got anything to say? A commander. Escape prisoner. Horse. Demon Dance, a much worse
Our
thing.
path leads on.
Who's our night watch? Looks good. If
You can get used to anything. To monsters, to demons, to war, even to peace. But the huge sky overhead, every time I look up, it sends a shiver down my spine.
We're gonna have to rise above there, big guy. Continue. Alright, I feel like that's something I need to address. That's a nasty army right there. I'm just gonna not do anything with that right now. I'm just gonna go away.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Oh, it's a sniper. Get out of here.
Cover me, all right?
You won't survive me. I will guide us.
We'll continue. Aid. Continue. Accept. Resting. Talking to you confuses me sometimes. It seems like every word out of my mouth offends you. How about this for a great idea then? Maybe you should just stop talking? Interesting that Lan hates him. Burn down shack. Neat. So, beneath home. There's a curiosity. Ah, son of a... Yeah, Lan hates the cleric. Where's my stupid army? So I'm thinking I want to go back to my quick save. I'm not sure where that was. Excuse me. Okay, so it was right here. So, but what we do want to do is go to them, get them marched back to the thing. Go with the acid trap, I guess. I don't think these haven't been wiped out yet. Alright. So we'll do that. For now, that seems reasonable. Night watch.
You are a child. You don't belong in this war.
So you're an adult? War doesn't pick and choose its victims.
You tell a number. Do we know why? We don't know why he hates the cleric. Just that he does not like him. deal with that. Pray for the fallen ones. Sorry.
Gray boar, old boy. Who have you got yourself tangled up in this time? The way you're going, soon you'll be a dyed-in-the-wool crusader, singing hymns and giving alms to the poor. And even, oh gods, the thought makes me shudder. Killing for free.
I know, right? Continue. Enter. There she is. There's my girl. Enter. It seems that having the Citadel manned is a strong deterrent from anything to go close to it. That's what I'm talking about. Assault. Nice. Cool. That was the plan. Okay. Enter now, please. Enter. Beware of the succubus. She can compel your party members to fight against you. Enter. Okay, so perhaps the northern gates is just the exit. So apparently it takes 5 hours to walk across the city. It's a hell of a city. Oh, I guess you have to go all the way around the US, that's a thing. I forgot where this one gets to go anywhere, right?
Pearls of wisdom from Brother Woljif. If you're flogging a fake treasure map, take care that all the islands are where they ought to be. Or if you add some of your own devising, at least give them normal sounding names. Lands of Woljif the Great isn't a good name, it turns out.
Seems that my companions are deeply sketchy. Sure. All right. Save here.
Godspeed.
I'm trying to get to. So I remember this. This is actually a fun area. It's happened super early in the game, but it's so neat. Let's see what troubles we got here. Chief Cell said silent, either deep in thought or dozing, is holding a package. At least not holding his package. Chief, we're back. You won't believe we're being the things we've seen. You and the tribe need to come and see for yourselves. Ah, land in the upliner. That was quick. But no, we won't be going anywhere. We won't be seeing anything. Chief said we've come to make the mongrels to the surface. We're going to do it ourselves. We think our loss or no, we have our reasons. No one said you were cowards. I came to say the way up is clear and we need you. The entire Crusade world needs you. Look, this is the commander of the 5th Crusade and he's calling out to you to fight with him. And stops looking closely at Solar. Did something happen that I don't know about? Windwag came. She took Dira. Windwag, she showed up again? I didn't think she'd be brazen enough. Clearly, I underestimated her. What does she even want coming here? What happened here? We waited. Such things shouldn't be rushed. We waited and waited. Windwag came. She started talking. She did smooth as silk, saying that the Uplanders would kill us all and that we needed a demon power to overcome them, but no one listened. She didn't like that. The next day, Dira went out to gather healing moss. Windwag took her alive. She left a message for us, warning us against trying to get out or else. Let me guess, right? She'll only let you out if you obey her. Windwag, I thought she wouldn't stoop any lower. Chief nods slightly and unwraps the package she is holding. Inside is a severed finger. How are the mongrels doing now? They're troubled. Everything's in turmoil. We thought we should go to Dira, but go where? No one knows where Windwag is. The only one knows anything, so we wait and we think. You have one answer for everything. Wait and think. You've been doing this for decades. I don't know what I expected anything else. Where is Windwag hiding? How should I know? She's like a shadow. She disappears without a trace, just slips away. I think I know where she is. Windwag and I had a secret spot. When she used to get upset or angry, she'd say she was going to live there forever. A big cave, warm and dry, and there's no way to sneak in without being seen. The perfect hideout. All right, Chief, we'll bring back Dira and give Windwag what's coming to her. We are one tribe. We don't go anywhere without Dira. Just get her back, and then we can go to the Crusaders. We'll take care of everything, Chief. Find Windwag in her den. When is this? Entry.
We march
You
ahead.
guys do anything or? Take that. Thank you very much. Secret hideout. All right. Well, it's marked on the map at least. First wisdom from the questionably loyal rogue. Yeah, he's not loyal at all. I trust the succubus more than him. What does that say? But I needed a trapper that was less creepy than Camilla, so here we are. But fortunately, he's going to get probably relegated in a short to near future. All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Progress? Question mark? I do like this map, though. That's her. Windwag sitting over a corpse has been ripped to shreds. Looks up and notices you. Look who's back. Did Selsen come crying that I was holding Dira hostage? What a snitch. You knew her. She was one of us. What if I knew her? What does that matter? I do what I want. I don't care what other people think. You killed one of your own? You make sacrifices to Savamalek in exchange for his blessings. But this fool, oh, her I killed for pleasure. I clawed her heart with my bare hands. You're absolutely insane. Admit it, Wendu. You're just broken. Keep underestimating me, Len. You'll die the same surprised look on your face. How does this help you? Now Sol will know that there's nothing to hold over him. Windwag licks her lips, her eyes glowing green in the dark. Will he find out? How exactly? Do you think you're getting out of here? You're alone. We can easily overpower you. I'm not alone, Lan. My master has not left me. Even now I can feel his cold breath on my neck. He is watching. There's no one here. He doesn't have to be here to know and see everything. So you've been hiding in this cave the whole time like a rat? Embark stretches her lips and licks her lips lazily. Attack me and you'll find out how I've been spending my time. You've been killing demons and being practicing on cave songs. It won't be much of a fair fight. I had a good teacher. He opened my eyes to many things. My master is Savamala.
In your blood.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Overrun centers.
Cover me, all right?
Why am I so weak?
Good question. Why are you so weak?
Do not hold back.
You won't survive me.
Not like...
Windwag jumps back, clutching her wound, but immediately falls to her knees. Enough. That's enough. I want to talk to you. What is there to talk about? It's not too late yet. The unworthy Windwag, will serve you. I realize now you are the chosen one of the gods. There's never been anyone like you. Allow me to become your slave. Lumps firm and firm with unconcealed revulsion. This is too much even for you. Stop it. I can't watch you humiliate yourself. I don't know who you are, but you're not Windwag. Do you understand now that the power given to you by the demon is worth nothing? You don't need this so-called gift to be stronger. I think it will take a lot more to convince such a practiced liar. Yes, you're right. I was wrong. I am a lowly worm, not capable of understanding your wisdom, but I will try. I will try like never before. Now I realize I must serve you the strongest of the strong. Allow me to become your slave. It's flattery out of the blue. You've outdone yourself, Wendu, but I've overplayed your hand. I don't believe a word you say. You deserve death for what you've done. You are stronger than me, but it's the right of the strong to decide who lives and who dies. Windwag cringes. You think you have the right to contempt me because the higher beings noticed you? No, your strength gives you the right to decide only your strength. You're raving, Wendu. You don't understand anything, Land. The strong can do anything. They can live and decide who else lives or dies. But that will never be you. You are weak inside and always will be. Mishakon, you're going to kill me because I will surpass you? Are you? Tell me. Tell her what she wants to hear. Even a deranged mind deserves one last mercy. I'm not sure what I should do here. Honestly, I think she's just going to be problems in the future, and she's clearly insane and evil, so... Okay, text and satisfaction goes to shows. Yes, I wouldn't have spared you either. My enemy learned from the best land. Your soul find peace wherever it ends up, since it clearly didn't find it here. By Dira, the Mongol trader has been ripped apart with a pack of wild animals. What did we get? Heavy Mace of Fire? I think this is the stuff we gave her like way at the beginning. Composite longbow +3 is pretty rad.
This is my kind of work.
Yeah. Merciless shot. The wearer of this ring gives a +1 bonus to attack while using the point blank shot. Rad.
Our path leads on.
That's it, I think.
I will guide us.
What's this now? More robbery before we go?
Godspeed.
Somehow I've managed to completely avoid where we're supposed to be going. Time to give your girl the new ring. Even paladins have needs, Mikey. I don't know if that was the right call, but it's the call we made. Good for you. What of Zero? What of Wendwag? One of the Mongols looked at you gloomily. You couldn't save her, could you? Len, you went up against Wendwag. That's tough enough. None of us had the guts. It's good that you didn't. Solazol. You couldn't have buried all those bodies, but now everything's over. No one is threatening you anymore. Unfortunately, Dira is dead, but Wendwag has paid for her death with her own. Solar said, we've lost 2 of our own. Dira, Wendwag. I suppose there must be some curse on us, a black stain on our lives. No more dark times, Chief. We're going up, starting over. We can't put it off anymore. It's time for the underground crusaders to become crusaders on the surface. So that's a coarse gurgling sigh. Well, it's time. Lead on, Lan. When Amisha Collins is our commander, he will lead you. Sol turns to you and straightens up with comfort. Well, Commander, thank you for not forgetting us. We are crusaders. You are the crusade commander. Lead the way, we shall follow. Check the journal because it didn't want to give me that. New era is dawned for the Mongols. For the first time in decades, they're going to the surface, and all that is thanks to the tirelessness of one of their own land. But will this expedition bring only good? I think that's all she wrote. Oops. I hit the M button. Mine was apparently the correct answer. What's all this then? Less. Virginia. Let's get out of here. This just seemed like an awful lot of traipsing to like bump off one hilariously weak enemy, you know? I guess this is like, there was like a chance to go back and get her in case you didn't earlier. It's the only thing I can think of because like I said, she wasn't much of a threat. So...
I once met a gnome who had a little stand in the middle of a room with some wrapping paper on it, and he called it art. Is Shaylin the patroness of that, too?
I think the beauty of that work of art lies in the philosophical idea behind it. If the gnome was truly inspired, that means the goddess was with him. And if he was a charlatan, well, that is on his own conscience.
Fair enough. Hilariously, I've seen that. There was actually an article. I could have had a slave. Yeah, I get the feeling she'd have just murdered me in my bed. I don't need a murdering slave. I need one of those compliant slaves to bring me slippers. Collect.
Do your scars hurt? Maybe I can help with a spell or some medicine.
What can be healed doesn't hurt, and what hurts no one can heal.
Deep. Evade. Always evade. Looks like we're gonna have to travel. Random encounters are the worst. Fortunately, we're on this side of the bridge, so it won't be that big of a deal.
Can we retreat already?
That was a very enthusiastic
Stab you or zap you?
archer, cultist.
Endure this! Begone, fiend!
These guys are clowns. Ooh. Where did the friendly Babao come from?
Surrender or else!
What?
Strike as one.
Simply business.
Distract him for me.
Make every strike count.
That was a hell of a thing. These guys are such clowns, though. Mr. Glaive, dagger. Anybody else got anything worth having? Oops, crap. Fortunately, daggers are fairly light.
We march ahead.
Oh my lord, my god. Like, I gotta get some constitution on these guys.
Who's there? Hera. Hera who? Hera Lictor Regil.
No, you're supposed to say knock knock, and I'm supposed to say who's there, and then you reply. Go on, try it again.
And I know this is probably driving some people crazy. Do you like being with me? Maybe you'd rather be flying about the river city with your crow friends? Just talking to the crow. Because I picked up that hilarious pile of tchotchkes, which are somewhere. Yeah, these. Saw the green symbol. Maybe those are for the nameless ruins? I have no idea. How do we even get to there? Random encounters are the worst.
We won't fall here. I swear it. It's your time to cease to exist.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Sneaky, unhallowed Bodak.
Time to share your treasures.
Attack!
Too late for apologies.
Fall! You're in my way.
Indeed you wasn't
You
my way.
won't survive me.
You guys got anything on you? Nope. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing more pleasant than making someone happier. Some say that being a kind person is hard work and that most people can't do it. Is that true? Look at the people standing next to you. Don't you want to love these people? Is it so hard to smile at them? To say a kind word, to share those in need? Don't you feel joy when you do something good for others? And isn't it wonderful when they do the same for you? Kindness is the easiest and most pleasant thing in the world. The crowd is gathered in the street, young and old civilian soldiers. Everyone is listening to the frail elf girl, captivated by her delicate voice as it rings out. What about the ungrateful assholes, huh? You do good for them and they just shit on you in return. Wow, the potty mouth on these people. Just yelling at a poor little elf girl. Yeah, she's street preaching now. Just don't be like them and don't get angry at these people. They don't know what they're doing. Don't abandon them in their silliness and sins. Keep doing good and you will see sooner or later they will realize what they're doing. What is this meeting? This is just talking to good people who want to listen. That girl can talk, of course. No one's going to live by her sermon, but listening to them is nicer than listening to the bards or their songs. Speak for yourself, sinner. I feel myself getting better, kinder, and more spiritual after every sermon. Really? Well, do a good deed then. Give someone from your shop. Give me something from your shop for free. Elves drown up with the laughter of the crowd. You should teach them about obeying the authorities and the law, not vague notions of kindness. See, this is actually a thing for her. We're going to go with lawful on this one. Laws are written to make people behave well, even when they don't feel like it. Aren't they? If everyone was kind, no laws would be needed. Everyone would live in peace, and no one would be hurt anybody else. Depends on the laws. In some places, it's lawful to have slaves. That's right. You see, laws can be evil, but kindness is always kind. It turns out that it's the most important law of all. An insane preacher telling a laughing crowd to love, kindness, and nobility of spirit. An ordinary sight in the streets. And every city has idiots. Oftentimes the crowd grows tired of listening to the sermons. It finds its entertainment by dragging the preacher to the stake. But this girl has already been tossed on the pyre and survived, and despite it all, she continues to appeal to the people's better nature. Will she achieve more than others for her? Who's to say? The mob loves a wretch, a feeble-minded, hysterical, starry-eyed preacher. When one of these unfortunates stands on the corner and begins their sermon, a crowd will immediately gather. Some will laugh, some will cry, and some will toss a coin at their feet. Will any of them listen? Will they do as they're told? The obvious conclusion? Of course they won't. But let's leave their biases aside as we observe the throng dress and respond to the exhortations of a ragged elf girl. We'll all die, maybe very soon. How can we waste our lives on fighting? It's easy to say love other people. Have you ever seen the mugs in some folk? Alright. People in cities seem to like your sermons. For those sermons, I just tell people things. Simple things, anyone can figure them out. People are much cleverer than me, but they listen to me and say thank you after. I probably just have a pretty voice. Let's go. So that was a thing that occurred. I think this is where it's supposed to go. Maybe Konami.
our path leads on.
Today your breath looks unusually lively. Your eyes are shining again, which you haven't seen since the battle for the last chapel. Saluting you, she sends out attention. Commander, forgive me for bothering you with a personal matter, but I just wanted to say how grateful I am to you. During the attack on Dresden, I did not exactly cover myself in glory. You had every reason to throw me out of the army and send me to the condemned, yet you supported me, you helped me regain my footing, and continue to fight. You will not regret this decision. I swear I will never again let the Crusaders down, neither by my actions, nor by my words, nor by my thoughts. I will be loyal to the Crusade to the end. I'm glad you feel better now. Thank you, Commander. I've conquered my inner demons, now I can get back to fighting the real. Commander, unexpected reinforcements are riding out from the Queen this time. They are volunteers. The new arrivals are very unusual. They are all Asimars and all Magi. They have something like a warrior's fellowship or a school. They used to train together, and now they've come here together. They want to join our army to support their celestial blooded kin. Happy to accept any help from my kin, as you say, Commander. Paralictor Aminos Rent. The approaches of military formation in lockstep, arranged so that the tallest white-haired elf occupies the central position, flanked by the other two. At the same time, it does not seem as though any one of them is the leader. The Knight Commander Misha Collins, we are representatives of the Hell Knights, in no man's land of the world. Paralictor Aminos Rent from the Order of the Gate, Paralictor Lorena Tai from the Order of the Pike, and Paralictor Darren Deothan from Order of the Pyre. After introducing themselves, all three turn to Reginald in unison and give curt nods. Elf Paralictor Aminos Rent turns his gaze to you. His voice is dry and his speech is fastidiously formal. You have come to officially greet the commander of the 5th Crusade on behalf of the coalition of the Hell Knight Orders. The Orders have been and remain fundamentally opposed to demons and demon worshippers. We will continue to act in no man's land for the Whirlwind as an allied force to your armies. Are you willing to participate in joint operation? My armies need support. It's not possible at this moment in time. The Orders fall on their own plans. The majority of our forces have flowed far to the west. We are thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Paralictor Derenge decisions to hand over part of his force to your command was done with his own initiative, but the other orders, even other chapters of the Order of the Godclaw, have their own objectives. Is that all you wanted to say? One more thing. Our chapters, together with the troops led by Paralictor Derenge, intended to establish an outpost, or rather a fortified transfer point for our operations. We found it suitable ruins in the First Crusade. We've begun making them fit for habitation. When the outpost is ready, you will be entitled as our ally to make use of the facilities for rest and sustenance when we're making forays deeper into the wound. On that, we shall take our leave, Knight Commander. Okay. So many strange, terrible things are happening here. Mark Hill, a fisherman from the tiny, peaceful village of Chili Creek, enters. I saw horrors on my way here to last a lifetime. Of course. Oh, hey. I didn't show up empty-handed. The whole village took up a collection for the war effort. It's not much, mind you, but it's something. We're doing our part, however small, to help win the war. How did you get here? By pure luck, I figure. You're surrounded by all this horror. The land is dead. The trees are all gnarled and twisted. And there are monsters roaming around everywhere, ready to jump out at you at any moment. Thankfully, I ran into a Crusader patrol, and they brought me here. If it wasn't for them, I would have ended up my trip in the teeth of some nasty beast, that's for sure. How are things in the village? Everything's been peaceful and quiet. I get wistful just thinking about it. Now I'm kicking myself for being such a fool. Why didn't I just stay at home? What was I thinking, dragging myself all the way here to the world? But, you know, it's just not right. Sitting home quietly, hiding behind the heroes who risk their necks for us every day, so I decided to pay you a visit. How is Jurnal doing? He's settling in, that's for sure. Almost one of us now. He heals the sick, fixes the nets with the others. Before you know it, he'll be learning how to swim. The fisherman chuckles good-naturedly. Would you like to stay here with us? No, thank you. Hate to say, but I'm no crusader. Fighting demons is not really my thing. I'll get some rest before I head out, take a day or two to look around the fortress. You'll give me some stories to tell, then I'll head home to Chili Creek. I've already seen more on the strip than I've seen in a lifetime. Anyway, you better come back to see us. We'll be waiting. Thanks for coming to visit. Thank you for defending our peace and quiet. The fisherman bows respectfully. We've gathered up something else for the heroes, but I couldn't bring it with me. It was too heavy to carry. Come to our village so you can pick it up yourself. and pay us a visit while you're at it. We're always glad to see you. Well, I'll see you later. Good luck with the fighting. Alright.
I will guide us.
First order of business, I need to rest.
Why does your demonic heritage hold so much appeal for you? Isn't it enough to be mortal? To live among mortals? To be ordinary?
When you get to know people a little better, you'll see where I'm coming from. You've got it in your head that being mortal's some great thing, but it ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Okay.
Godspeed.
Feel I should probably spend some time doing some management here. Lord only knows what's going on. Polar Relic Desmond has been found in the ruins of the fortress near the Green Gates. Chime of the bell ringing out once more after years of silence will fill mortal souls with hope and faith and hope for victory. But extracting the Polar Relic from the ruins will take. It doesn't require combined efforts of the entire unit. Others you can transfer troops. Frenemies. Conflict between two officers has led to a defeat in a skirmish with demons. One of the officers, a charming young noble, tried saving the lives of the soldiers. The other, a cynical veteran mercenary, acted based on the principle that victory is all that matters. The soldiers from each unit blame the other's officer for the defeat. How should the investigators arbitrate the guilty parties? Reconcile the two officers. Ramzada's army was undone, but along with his plans to retake Dresden, the arrogant leader of the demonic host did not deign to join the fight in person. He took flight, abandoning his soldiers. Okay. Enter. All right. What do we need? Engineer's workshop. Hall of Glory. Interesting. Mercenary Guild. Farsighted Lodge. Still don't have a shelter. Okay. I don't think the shelter here matters. I think, other than obvious, I'm just simple. Because what I think this does, I can put all of these things up in every particular fort, and that allows me to like send Crusader armies to hold the forts, and then I can just reinforce them from wherever they are. I think that's supposedly the game plan, or at least should be the game plan. I don't know how much I actually have. Oh, there it is, up there at the top. Yeah, because I don't see a whole lot of other stuff in here that I care about. Shelter Watchtower, yeah, like... This might be the play here, though. Just to make the mercenary recruitment cheaper. Then we can go here. We go enter. And now what we do is we can reinforce this thing. So it's only got to set it on a watchtower, but we can build additional stuff here. Don't have a barracks, right? Yeah. See, we can build a hospital. And that improves the infirmary size. So yeah, you can just go around and it just kind of improves the overall for everybody. So like if I go over here, again you can see the morale is low. I'm not 100% certain why my morale is low. I've been beating up on guys right on the regular. The load screens are really tedious. Like I realize this is probably part of the whole pen and paper campaign, but like managing the crusade and stuff is just tedious. I gotta get a bunch of these things up. So let's barracks, gates. Go streets for now. Get to some of the vendors here. How you do? Command individually store salutes you casually. Your face is disfigured by huge scarred claw marks. One of her eyes is covered in black patch, but the other's looking at you sternly and intently. Okay, so she's logistics. Have to go.
Let us press on.
What do you do? Bulk selling. Let's see what we got here. That, this. D3 fire damage on hit. Deposit longbow +3. I don't know that I want to get rid of that. That's quite a bit. That's also worth quite a bit. What about this other stuff? Plate +3. Melander's Penance. Where did I pick this up? Huh. Plus 2, I can definitely get rid of that. Light shipless swimming, definitely get rid of that. That helps. Alright. Where's what's her face? There she is. Sure. That. What's she using for armor? And for now, I don't care about that all that much. This one, we can have this, I guess. Straight upgrade. Try. I think she's gonna have to, yeah. I'll go with that for now. Okay. Get rid of this. Keep blast plate deal. I don't know if we're not using it. She's using the King Composite Longbow, yeah. He's also using the Wicked Longbow. She's using this superior longbow, the Goody Two Shoes. I think. Yeah, so this is the play then. That's the better bow. And I can just get rid of this one. This one doesn't matter. Then he's got the long spear +4. I should probably have that in my inventory, and he can have this thing. Because otherwise, there's not much for him to be doing. Off to the races. Actually, one thing I did want to do is give her that tchotchke. Where was that? This. Because she's a Desna devotee. So, run with that, I guess. Talk the land, I guess. Very slowly make our way over there. Saul. I said no, stop asking, Chief. Saul stands slouching, staring at the ground. You have to, lad. Look at me. I'm old. What can I know? Kevesh? And you know everything around here. Yes, you do. You're the young and strong. You can last a dozen years. Always said I'm not one of you. How can I be a chief now? I'm a loner by nature. Who's going to listen to me? Half the time I don't even listen to me. It's a new time for Neither's land. You're young and you're from a new time. You're confused up here under the sky, but they'll get used to it. I won't. I know nothing here. You know everything. Ugh. They're all hard checks. There we go. Succeeding diplomacy check. Even if you are on his side, alright, I'll give it a shot. When the deermongers come running to you crying and demanding Saul back, don't say I didn't warn you. Don't even remember old Saul with you around. Hey, don't rush me into becoming a chief. I meant that I'll give it a try, nothing more than that. And after a few days, I'll come to you, Commander, with a report. Just you wait. Now you're not the only mongrel on the service. Got any plans for the future? Plans? I have too high an opinion of me. To be honest, I never had less of a plan than I do right now. I thought everything would be simple. We'd go to the surface and become crusaders and somehow figure things out later. But later is now. Saul tells me not to rush things, but he always says that if I listen to him, I'll have moss growing out of my ears before a single thing changes. One thing's for sure, as long as you're our leader, there is hope. Things are always happening around you, and that made me realize I need to stick with you. If I do, one day I'll find myself scaling citadel of evil, a bow blessed by the gods clamped between my teeth, about to plant an arrow in the chest of some ancient evil demon. People who come to the service, does this mean you're no longer Neithers? That is a good question. We're not fully Uplanders yet. I think we are now Uplander Neithers, although if you think about it, we used to be Neither Uplanders. After all, our ancestors came to the caves from the surface, and now, giving myself a headache, maybe we go to the task room, naming our people for a better time. Do you feel a change in yourself? It's hard not to notice when the demons start running away from you like a flock of frightened bats. Powers granted by Iyomode to defeat demons. Lion raises his hand above his head and pensively stretches out behind a single horn. Since I was a kid, I've taken whatever I've been given and used it as best I can. Anything goes wrong when you're trying to survive. Anything goes when you're trying to survive. It doesn't matter when your blessings come from, but we think about that when we're old, if we live that long. But you know, this time, even I'm not so sure. A divine power that just appears out of nowhere, sooner or later we'll have to pay for it. I'd like to know what the price will be. Thank you for answers.
We march ahead.
We got a little bit of... So, do this. We're gonna go... I'll arrange this now. I guess Woljif, and then her, and then her. This seemed to be a winning combination. Scrub on back. Find that. So one of the things we need to do is figure out, can I buy more guys? It's not at all. What do these guys do? Rangers. Like Rangers. What are these guys? Conscripts. Convicts. No, I don't want convicts. Just all of them. Just all those guys. Recruit all those guys. And recruit all these guys. And what do you got? Paladins. champions. He's got some decent stuff in here. Falchion +6. What? +16 now. These Rangers seem a lot better than what have you. I guess can't buy any more of those. It's unfortunate. Good enough. Did I want to buy these guys? Got another army in here. What's this? Ooh, mongrel sharpshooters. What? I need more monies. Consider Army 5. Where are they? Yeah, for real. Give me the mongrels. I'm not sure. I guess maybe I've got to like... I'm gonna fight this guy. Yeah. Having buried those who died from the plague, warriors search a place and find a small grave where Sir Doland Regalor, a hero of the Second Crusade, rests in peace. They take care of the grave and clean dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby, and the water instantly becomes clean, clear, and sweet. This place is much loved by the spirits and the gods. Nice. I'd like to... Okay, Crusaders attack the demons. Look at that. Look at the morale up. Crusaders attacked the demons at a propitious moment when they were trying to sink a stash of cold iron ingots in the nearest sand swamp. The hoard of metal could have been deadly to the beasts of the abyss and safely ended up in Mandavian warriors' care instead. Manage. First off, what we need to do... Well, this is a bigger thing. It increases finance points income by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth in the war. Supply center. Like a watchtower. Yeah, that's great too. Gotta be careful with the materials points though. Okay. Okay, so that's as far as she can go. That's great, actually. Because I think... 5. Should march her back eventually so I can wipe out some of these lower level ones, but for now she's down here. What's going on here? Doesn't was built long ago and compared to the modern fortifications, its construction is hopelessly obsolete. The officers wish to rebuild the fortress and are arguing over what should be done first, to reinforce the defenses or to expand the streets to make the head quartermaster job easier and expedite supply deliveries. Invite architects from Order of the Nail. Again, what does that even do for us? Be nice if it told you what that was going to do. Oh, it does tell you what it's going to do. Increases finance points, reinforcing the walls decree. Wait, streets decree. Let's do that. Okay. Now what? Okay, we did that. Thank you. Outpost to Bastion expansion. By upgrading an outpost to a Bastion, the commander will expand its territory. Can I just buy points? How many resource points have I got? Built. Buy. Okay. Outpost to Bastion. Apparently I don't have enough resource points somehow? It doesn't make much sense. Because according to this, I've got the resource points. Bizarre. Maybe just I have to have the resource points in that particular outpost. Yeah, even I don't feel like wasting time trying to figure out how that works. I've got tons of stuff. Can I buy 5? Can I just buy 500? resources. And then I can go to this. Development. Issue delivery. There we go. This I can't do. That makes me less bothered. Hopefully that was the right decision. We will never know. Just rest here. Night watch. Broken. Do night watch. Yeah. Many of my fellow professionals prefer to work for one client if they get older instead of string of different ones. If the one has a nice little setup as the court assassin for a monarch or duke, not the carnage of the war against the demons. Alright, here we go. Oh. Where are we at? Where's my people at? That one's always frustrating. Plants withered from an unknown disease.
I did it! It happens sometimes.
That's one of my favorite exclamations. Although the blight has consumed certain plants, the magic of protecting the area is preventing the decay from spreading.
I do not believe this is possible. Our path leads on.
Okay, that's a bunch of stuff. I'll take it. That.
I will guide us.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting. So it looks like we gotta come down here.
Let us press on.
Let's make this quick.
These things are.
Cover me, all right?
I will resist.
She's putting beats these guys.
We shall overcome.
Oh, there's 3 of these guys. That's bad.
You had your chance.
What about? Is this guy asleep? Is he asleep? Maybe?
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Prepare yourself. Disappear.
Yeah, she's hell on wheels. I like it. I got these stupid smilodons have like
Do not hold back.
50 attacks.
Simply business. Take a look.
Dead horse.
I'm all done here.
This horse clearly belonged to the missing crusaders.
We march ahead.
Always go off into the nooks and crannies because you never know what's hiding in the weeds. Oh, that's...
I am truly sorry.
Your body's icy, but it's hard to say what killed it. Apparently my nature checks are poor quality. And that's... What's he fighting?
I will defend my dream.
You know what? I'm just gonna skip directly to the part where I give everybody haste. And then I'm going to retreat to safe distance. Did I just get overrun? I think this is a swift action.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Stellar. Oh, some loots. At least the haste lets us.
Our path leads on.
Ooh, what do you suppose this is? Let me do
I'm
this.
here. Where else would I be?
Knowledge world. Who's got skills? Summary. 8 2 0 5 Arcana. She's got a lot of Arcana. That's surprising. So it seems that our boy's
Don't
gonna
mind
have
me.
to come up with some. Let's see if this works. Someone brings flowers to the statue regularly. Some bouquets are dry, others are a little wilted, and one is fresh.
Pretty good, aren't I?
The inscription in Hallett, the language of Old Sarkor, says, "May you be forever joyful, Lady of the Sun."
I will guide us.
Oh, that's not good. The mutilated body undoubtedly belongs to one of the missing crusaders. His killers didn't even bother to strip him of his gear. Oh.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Godspeed.
And this is going to be a natural stopping point for us. Because we're out of time for today, but we got some good progress done. We got a bunch of side quests finished off. We found out that our wee succubus is... Oh, look, she got a little butterfly thing on her. Desnus ages. Desnus watches over her protege. By the will of the goddess, a whirlwind of sacred butterflies carries a ruchelet to safety whenever she faces mortal peril. So she's got to have, like... She's got, like, the... what do you call it? The same effect that Lindsay had. So that's kind of interesting. So she can't be killed. Commander's banner. In the vicinity of the Sword of Battle grants the commander fast healing gold twice their mythic rank. Cool. Deadly aim, rapid shot. Cool. All right. Over the skill, I'll show you everyone's. What? I don't think that's how it works. In any event, it's moot. So let's do it like this. It might have done, but who can say? All right. So I would like to thank everybody who stopped by to see me. We will be back again bright and early tomorrow morning at 0930 hours. That is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll play some more DDO. Hope to see everyone then. If not, then I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope that wherever you are safe. And we will see everyone again soon. So take care.